Have you ever felt like the world around you was just slightly off? Maybe it's a song lyric you're sure you know, but everyone else swears it's different. Or perhaps you've walked into a familiar place, only to feel a strange sense of disconnection, like you don't quite belong. Could these moments be more than just quirks of memory? What if they're clues, hints that you've crossed into an alternate universe without even realizing it? Before you dismiss the idea, consider this. The concept of parallel universes isn't just the stuff of sci-fi movies. It has roots in quantum physics, one of the most mind-bending fields of modern science. The many worlds interpretation, proposed by physicist Hugh Everett in the 1950s, suggests that every decision we make doesn't just create a different outcome, it spawns a completely new universe. Imagine standing at a crossroads. In one version of reality, you take the left path. In another, you choose the right. Each decision creates a branching timeline, like an endlessly growing tree. Somewhere out there, countless versions of you are living lives shaped by choices you didn't make. But if parallel universes exist, how would you know you've shifted from one to another? The signs aren't always obvious. Some are subtle, like recalling a memory that doesn't align with everyone else's. Others are more profound, events or people changing in ways that feel impossible to explain. Think of it like a movie where the set looks the same, but the script and characters have changed. You're left wondering, is it me, or is something else at play? One of the most famous examples of this phenomenon is the Mandela effect. It gets its name from the widespread belief that Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 1980s, despite historical records showing he was released and became South Africa's president. Other examples abound. Did you grow up reading about the Berenstain Bears or the Berenstain Bears? Did Darth Vader really say, "Luke, I am your father"? These seemingly small discrepancies might not be mistakes. They could be traces of alternate realities bleeding into our own. Time anomalies are another potential sign of parallel universes. Have you ever felt like time has skipped, an hour gone without explanation? Or notice clocks behaving oddly, ticking backward or freezing? These glitches might suggest more than a faulty watch. They could indicate that the fabric of reality itself is shifting, like a ripple in the flow of time that momentarily pulls you into a different timeline. Then there's synchronicity, the uncanny patterns and coincidences that seem too meaningful to ignore. Seeing the same number over and over, running into the same person in unexpected places, or feeling like the universe is sending you messages. These experiences might not be random. In the context of parallel universes, synchronicities could be clues, signposts guiding you through overlapping layers of reality. Have you ever looked at a loved one and felt like they're different? Not in appearance, but in essence. Perhaps they hold opinions that seem out of character or recall events you don't remember. These moments can feel disorienting, as though you've stepped into a universe where the people you know have taken slightly different paths, shaping who they've become. It's not just people, objects can shift too. Have you ever lost something important, only to find it in a place you'd never put it? Or perhaps it vanished altogether, leaving you with the unsettling feeling that it slipped into another dimension. These occurrences might seem trivial, but they could be hints of a deeper cosmic shift, evidence that your reality is not as fixed as it seems. Even your environment can offer clues. Pay attention to the details. Is there a new building where none existed before? Has a familiar street suddenly changed? These small shifts might be your mind's way of alerting you to a larger transformation, a new version of the world that's subtly, inexplicably different. Recurring dreams can also provide a window into alternate realities. Dreams where everything feels slightly off might be glimpses of parallel universes. Some scientists believe dreams could serve as a bridge, allowing us to tap into experiences from other timelines. Have you ever woken up feeling like you've lived an entirely different life, only to find yourself back in your bed? Maybe it wasn't just a dream. One practical way to track these shifts is by keeping a journal. Write down anything that feels out of place, memories that don't match, objects that move inexplicably, or people acting strangely. Over time, patterns may emerge, offering insight into the layers of reality you're traversing. Above all, trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, don't dismiss it. Our emotions are often the first to detect when something is amiss, serving as a guide through the mysteries of existence. The idea of parallel universes challenges everything we think we know about reality, but it also opens doors to endless possibilities. By staying curious and open-minded, you can begin to explore the extraordinary mysteries that might lie just beyond the veil of perception. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you've experienced any of the signs we discussed, share your story in the comments below. And remember, the universe is vast, mysterious, and full of surprises, perhaps even alternate versions of you.